I'm Nando Rodriguez, your breakthrough coach, and today it's all about you feeling unloved. Because if you didn't know, now you do. So listen to this. A health insurance entity, Cigna, created a loneliness index survey in 2018, and they uncovered that 46% of Americans report feeling lonely sometimes or always, and 47% report feeling left out sometimes or always. And a little less, 43% report feeling isolated from others, and the same amount reported feeling that they lack companionship and their relationships lack meaning. Those numbers are eye-opening. What comes to my mind is that maybe someone did something that made you feel unloved. Maybe someone said something that made you feel unloved. Maybe it was something they didn't say or they didn't do. Whatever the thing is, I want you to consider these three things so you can bounce back and be empowered when it comes to feeling loved. Now, doesn't that sound amazing? Yeah? Okay, so stay tuned until the very end because it's going to be worth it. So one reason you feel unloved is not recognizing your own worth or your own value. This is a trap you fall into, the I'm not worthy trapped mindset. And it's been repeating so many times in your mind that subconsciously, that's the program that's running the show. It's just always there. So what happens is that you go off looking for people, situations, relationships, friendships, jobs that will fulfill the prophecy. I am unlovable. It's like you have a super magnet about you, and all it does is attract people and situations because you don't feel worthy or valuable that will eventually reveal the unlovable prophecy. Now, is it true? Absolutely not. It's just that the program is just running way in the back and you're not even aware of it. Another reason you feel unloved is that you're bored. I know. You're feeling like I'm kind of judging you a little bit here, but I promise you that I'm not judging you. But you're bored. You might reach out to a few friends and they either don't text you back quick enough or they're out doing other stuff without you. And you're like, wait, what? Yeah, people are allowed to go off and do new things with new people without you. And you're allowed to do the same. But you have it that you must always be invited or be part of the plans. It's a little too much to handle if you're being a little extra like you are. And people need a little break, okay? And it all points to you not having anything to do. So what do you do with all this little extra time? You stew in it. And you have these thoughts of I'm unwanted, I'm unliked, I'm unloved. It's not true. The only thing that's happened is that they're off doing X and that you're not. So before we go any further, I just have to ask you, have you ever felt unappreciated, unwanted, or unloved? Leave me a comment. I want to know more about it. Tell me more, because I know I have. And lastly, you might feel unloved because you're jumping to conclusions. People show love in different ways. In fact, Gary Chapman wrote a book about it, The 5 Love Languages, when he was seeing people, married couples, deal with rocky relationships. Now, this isn't just for married couples, so don't turn off if you're not married. This is for human beings. So if you're a human, just keep on listening, all right? Come back to me. According to Chapman, people have a primary way of showing love and receiving love. So there's words of affirmation, saying I love you, you're my bae, etc. Acts of service, washing the car, doing the dishes, cooking for someone. Receiving gifts. Here are some flowers, or I got you an Apple Watch. Gift giving, right? Quality time. Let's go to the movies, or let's go on a weekend getaway, just the two of us. And then the last one is touch. So it's like holding hands, showing affection, right? Now, I'm going to let you think about that for a second. So what's opening up for you, right? As you're discovering these 5 languages, what's there for you? What we tend to do is think that others automatically know our primary love language. And that's just what I mean by jumping to conclusions. These are humans. They're not mind readers, okay? These are the same people taking emotional support alligators on flights. Leave me a thumbs up if you travel with an emotional support pet. Okay? So guys, if you like this video, subscribe to it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so I know that these are the topics that are really resonating with you. All right? So if you're one of the 46% of people feeling lonely, unwanted, unloved, left out, sometimes or always, take a step back. Look at what's really triggering you. In the case of not recognizing your worth, start to get curious about your own life. Curiosity will be the best thing for you. Question everything. Why am I feeling unloved right now? Oh, Mark didn't text me back. Does that really mean that you're unlovable? No. Mark's trapped in a 4-hour conference call. Trust me, he'd rather be texting with you. Oh, well, Sally canceled her plans with me. Does that mean I'm unlovable? No. Sally has 3 kids under 5. Do the math. And the babysitter canceled. So blame the sitter. Actually, leave the sitter alone, because Sally's kids are a hot mess. You don't want to ruin it for Sally. But do you see? Get curious in your life and show up as the valuable and worthy person you are. If you're feeling unloved because you're bored, it's the opportunity for you to create new hobbies, create some self-care, alone time, and be involved in something you love that maybe the rest of your crew doesn't necessarily like or share an interest in. All right? It's me time, but you gotta flip the script. And lastly, if your thoughts of I'm unwanted or unloved are coming from that they aren't showing you the way that you want to be shown, then say something. Be bold. Say, hey, I love that you're bringing me flowers, but I'd rather see you every 2 days. Like, that would really make a difference for me. And stop jumping to conclusions that you're unloved. All right, so if this video made a difference for you, give it a thumbs up and tell me how it made a difference. Leave a comment, okay? And share it. You don't know who's out there, 46%, feeling unloved and unwanted. And this just might be the video that makes a difference for them today. And remember, I'm Nando, your breakthrough coach, here to make your life sexier.